Hello and welcome to Baat Cheet with Cafemutual. I'm Sunil Chawla and today I'm joined by Deepak Shenoy, CEO of Capitalmind Mutual Fund and a special guest over here at Baat Cheet. So, Mr. Chenoy, we're at the KFintech Ignite initiative, which is a special distributor initiative for MFDs. I wanted to know, what do you think of the event? What do you think of the actual initiative?
So it's a very interesting thing that I think is especially for distributors. Of course, I don't know the details and contours. I'm sure we'll learn soon. But one of the things that I think is important is that distributors do need some kind of technology level hand holding and some of the other areas around how distribution is changing in the digital world. So I hope that as a fintech, KFintech will be able to do a lot more from helping them move from analog to digital in that sense.
Definitely. And digital is the future, as they say. And I wanted to ask you, what do you think excites you the most about the future of mutual fund distribution in India?
So I think distribution is an important source because customers actually need at some level a certain level of hand holding, whether it is because they are busy in their jobs, they don't have the time to deal with their investments and the small nuances of increasing, decreasing, changing their goal parameters and so on.
Right.
It's the distributor that comes in handy. Now you have distributors and you have advisors, but everybody needs some level of help. For the do-it-yourself crowd, there's always other solutions. So there's a lot of people who actually find it easier over the longer term to be able to get their reports and technology elements completely
Right.
from some kind of a unified source. I think that's where distribution will go into, because they'll need to be able to assess customers' financial health and give them appropriate hand holding.
Right. Now, anyone familiar with Mr. Shenoy knows that he's a very good writer and he especially likes to write on social media platforms. Now, Mr. Shenoy, a big part of mutual fund distribution is making yourself visible. You found your niche in that, and I wanted to ask you, what do you think mutual fund distributors can do to make themselves more visible?
I think, if you're communicating with your customers today one on one, you're probably using a WhatsApp, you're using emails to some level, or you're using a few other ways to communicate. A lot of this can be increased in terms of the digital frequency at which you communicate, maybe make videos like we are doing right now, but
Right.
also distributors should be able to make those for themselves, repurpose the AMC videos like people like us create, and then send it to your customers. And in that sense, I think, kind of increase the way you communicate with customers without increasing the amount of marketing pain or spam. Because if you keep marketing to customers, they don't like it. They want good information, they want useful information, and that's what people want in the long term.
Right. Great answer. And my final question is, what do you think is the single biggest opportunities for MFDs moving forward?
So I think the goal of an MFD eventually is to help with customers' asset allocation metrics, in the sense of saying, okay, I'm going to get you into the right kind of products in equity, debt, gold, maybe international investing, maybe a layer of something that is a common between debt and equity, and we think so multi-asset funds and so on. The idea is the customer doesn't know all of this stuff. You have to guide them as a distributor and to help them understand, okay, this kind of what fits your portfolio and makes it better. The challenge really was always in getting to know the customer's dynamics, because to understand all their investments, the investing life today, there are things like account aggregator, few other things. Life has become a lot simpler, so you can understand very quickly where a customer is. So the biggest opportunity going forward is in helping them build proper asset allocation frameworks and say, I'll give you a piece of something of each asset class going forward, and you can do it now as a distributor.
All right, then. And that's it for our main questions. Could you please give the viewers at home, the distributors watching at home, a small summary of what you said? Just 3 points.
So I think quickly here, focus on the customers' asset allocation metrics. Do go digital in terms of building content and building distribution of your content to your customers, so you can be friends with them, and market less, educate and inform more, because that's what people really want to hear. They don't want to keep getting spam from their distributors as well.
All right, great. Thank you for joining us on the show. And that's it for this time on Baat Cheet with Cafe Mutual. Today we had Deepak Shenoy, who gave us some excellent insights, and we'll be seeing you next time.